Today we're going to do a grasshopper using a coconut palm leaf. We need about a finger's distance from this end. Then we split the leaf away from the spine. So we separate that. We need to do that on both sides of the spine. And that means now you've got a connection here about a finger long, and then it splits into three. We take the center spine, bend it backwards and underneath, twirl this around and loop it over. That's how that looks. It loops over and you pull it, and that's the first knot. With the other side we do the same thing. You do a loop it over here and pull that in so that you've done one on the left and one on the right, and that's how the loop looks. Then you go back to the leaf on the right hand side. Here we fold it backwards and then make the loop again on the inside and loop onto the spine. Pull this tighter until it locks on. And that's that one. We do the same on this side. Lift it up, loop it on the inside, put it through the spine, and tighten this on this side now. So we've now done one extra knot on each side, and we continue for about 3 or 4 knots, bending it, then looping it, and then you get this pattern. Do the same here. Bend it backward first, and then loop it on the inside, put it through. And you neaten it. Now that gives you 2. Let's say we do one more. Here. And another one on this side. So that gives us 3 sets here, like that, and 3 over here. Maybe you could do one more, make it 4. Loop it through. Tighten up this one first, and loop it through. And those are the 4 knots in a series that gives you the body of a grasshopper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, or the thorax. Then you take both of them and put them through the spine loop, and that means they become the feelers if you tighten up the spine now. So once you tighten up that, you've got the body of a grasshopper and the head, and you've got the 2 feelers. With what's left here of the spine, we cut it close to the inside of the body, and you need to find a firm part here, and then we break it at that spot, because we're now going to do the legs. So we cut that off, divide what's left of the spine into 2, They should be about equal length. So you've got two sets of legs, and we're going to bend one slightly longer than the other, about there. So you've got one longer and one shorter, and when we insert this, the shorter one at the front here, the longer one at the back here, we'll put them together. You will now have the legs of the grasshopper. So that goes there and there. We'll do the same on this side. Put the shorter one at the front, the longer one at the back, and then we'll check to see if our grasshopper can stand properly. There we go. That's one grasshopper, and that's how that looks. This is a traditional design from Hong Kong.